So, welcome back everybody. It appears that due to a slight technical difficulty, which in the engineering world means the bloody computer crashed again, the last episode was a little short. And after coming back and trying to identify why I made so many mistakes in such a short time, I did a couple of little bits and pieces without realizing, of course, that things weren't working. So what I've done is, one, ended up way the hell up here for some unknown reason. I added a couple of batteries, which I'm not sure if they're working or not. I've also completed, like I was going to, the semi-automatic system for gathering the food stocks, and ran it across here, through here, and into here. Does it work? Well, yeah, sort of, kind of, maybe. However, having done all that, I then stripped down the drill system because I wanted to be a big time engineer and decided to rebuild it, and I put in a hinge. Does it work? As yet, I'm not even aware if it will switch on. So, yeah. Now, I did have a look, and by angling the hinge, I've got a very bad feeling I might end up wiping this out. So, what can I do about it? A couple of things I thought about. One, all this pretty green light means I do have connection. Now, is that connection going to take all of the stone and the iron ore out of here all the way up here? And I did change to an advanced rotor, hoping that's where I was advised the mistake was, and up through the lot, here, down and across. Unfortunately, I think the angles of the drill is going to swipe this and wipe it out. So I'm going to attempt to relay some of this. In other words, take this column out and extend it back to this one and build it up here, extending it by one and removing this. To do that, I'm going to have to brace the top part. So I think the first thing I should do is rebuild this area. I'll bring the conveyor unit forward to here and then build up to here and attach to here. Right. Then demolish this area so that the drill's in the clear. Then we shall try and switch it on and see if it works. Yeah, okay. Great plan. Then, as you can see, I've switched off the batteries on here because this is the next thing we're going to have to do. I'm going to have to add a bigger unit here, a bigger storage locker container, because the capacity is far too small, which means I'm going to have to upgrade this and add lots more motors and power. Well, if I'm going to do that, what the hell? I might as well make just a bigger ship overall and put 3 batteries in, 2 large containers, extend the size of the base, and make it a big bugger. Right? That way, when the crash comes, it's going to be more spectacular. So, first of all, let's get some of this. And I know that I'm going to probably need some of these. Let's try and do 50 of those. And let's begin the impossible dream. So first, let's take this out of here.
Inventory full.
Oh, of course it is. Well, it didn't take much to fill up, did it? Okay. No, that armor block. So what am I looking for? Oh, that's right. Oh, stupid went and changed it, didn't he? Too much junk in the trunk, so he cleared it all out. Now I've got to go back and start all over again. This is how the conveyor road. We may need a connector. Probably not, but I'll take it anyway. Conveyor junction. That's the, yeah, that's the one I want. So we need number 4. Okay. Now we have to dismantle this one and put in the junction bolt. I know it sounds a bit ridiculous, but it just sort of, I'm hoping it'll actually work out better. Okay. I think that's the better one. Rather too much than too little. There. Then I've got all the sides I need. Alrighty, that's that done. Now, build up to that one. Does it look as though I know what I'm doing yet? No. Okay. Everybody knows what they're doing except me. Right. Back that in. Junction. Oh, that's the wrong one anyway. That's the one we want. Okay, now we've got that far. So the top one has to be that one. So we're going to have to take that off. To take that off, join those two together. I don't think that's how you do it. Ha ha ha. And we go back to 4. Wrong way, eh? Why is it that way? Yeah, like that. That there. I hope I've got it right, because I'm about to take that one away. And if I've screwed it up, everything is going to come down in a screaming hole. Okay, that hasn't fallen down yet, so now we have to go back and put in the straight through one. Now in theory, that should hold it all together. If it don't, we's in shit street, boys. And then I can take away all of that stuff underneath. So, have we become professional engineers? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. Whoops. Oh, motors. How did I know it would be motors? Oh shit, not that many.
Energy low.
Oh, let's see how far we can get here. Why not? Why not indeed? Seriously? Okay, that's done. Now, you take away this one. Take away this one. Of course it's full. Why wouldn't it be? Alright, how do we look there? That actually is not a silly idea because I could actually then, if I have to, connect my ship. Oh no, it's alright where it is. I'll leave it where it is. Right. We've accomplished something. I don't know what, but we've accomplished something. So, next in line, let's see if we can get this bloody thing to work without me killing everything. So, first of all, I think I'll just go and restock those up. Yep. Oh shit. Meant to do that. Okay. Where are we up to? We now have to set all this up. So Let me try and remember what I did last time, because I don't know if I've got it right again. And probably not. So, square piston. Square piston. Put it off for the moment. Now I need it to go down as slow as possible, so that the other one has time to revolve. Alright, so velocity, maximum distance is 10 meters, there, maximum velocity. Okay, so I've only got to set the velocity. Um, 0.01. That's 0. That's not good. Dumbass. Let's try that again. 0.1. So it goes down slower. Is that right? Yeah, 0.1. Okay. Now, we have to set the hinge. No, we have to do the rotor first, don't we? Advanced rotor. You want the rotor? Advanced rotor on. So safety detach, reverse detach. The rotor 0.2 velocity. Well, that sounds reasonable. Maybe it could go to 0.3. That should make it turn a little faster. Okay. Then we have to do the hinge. Now, how do we do a hinge? Torque, braking torque, upper loop. This is fun. Lower limit is 0. Velocity. Well, upper limit is 90. So if we come back to here's minus 69. So let's set that. Upper limit is 90. Okay. 15. Okay, it's 15 degrees angle. And the velocity, for that is what? Say 0.3. I wonder if that would work. Okay. Now the drills, base battery advance. I thought I'd set the drills up. Okay. Drills. But wait. Oh, hang on. I thought I'd set that up already. Or did that delete itself when I took them down? No, it's not there, so titles, save. There's titles on. That's alright. So it's just a matter of switching them on. Let's see what happens. Well, something happened because it moved. Okay. Why is that turning all the way around? Well, it looks as though it's sort of kind of working, whether it's... How do I find out if it's actually living through there? Okay. Let's go up to here and we find the square piston and switch the piston on. I suppose if that was turned on, it might have made it better. I think I'm doing this wrong, but I'm not sure how to fix it. See what happens there. This is interesting. Well, at least we're getting some of it back, but I know what's going to happen. I'm going to have to then put another one of those in once I've worked out what the hell I'm doing here. So let's see if we can clear this out while it... Not doing this very well, am I? Yeah, might have known you two would come around. Well, let's see what we can do about actually clearing this. First of all, let's go get healthy again because doggy boy decides he's bloody hungry. And get some health back. Then some of that. Right, they're all full. And that's continuing to go around at that level. So if I angle that a bit more, it should clear all of that out, and then I can just lower it manually to clear out the hole enough so that I don't keep getting caught. That would be the wise way to do it. Which don't mean a hell of a lot when it comes to the way I think about things. So let's angle the hinge. We want to increase the angle. 45. Let's make that 30. See if we can clear this hole a bit so that we don't keep getting caught every time we go down there like before. And that the drill is then able to swing freely. And just collect everything we need. This may be the long, slow way of doing things, but if I move any faster, I'm sure to screw it up. This way, at least I only screw it up in little bits, not big bits. So once I can sort of see this working effectively, let's increase that angle to 40 degrees. That's taking that bit out. So it's taken a little bit of it out. Let's give it another 10 degrees just to ease. 30 degrees. Let's make that 40. That should clear all that out and give us a reasonable amount of area. Slowly work down, perhaps a little bit at a time. That's good. Then we can clear all that. Have a bloody great big large hole there. But hopefully we can slowly work down to the iron. Why aren't we getting anything in there? Shouldn't we be getting... We've got 63k of stone in it. Why isn't that... Don't tell me I've still got the wrong bloody... Have I got the right hinge on? So, okay. Let's just stop everything for a moment. That's all. Off. Sliders. Off. Now. That's further off. I think I have to go and check all this and just make sure that what I'm doing is not totally fucked. Oh, did I turn the hinge off? I thought I turned the hinge off. Yeah, hinge is off. What the hell's going on there? Alright, so why am I not... I've got it all connected there. So I must have either the hinge or the rotor is wrong. So which is it? So one of them is going to have to be changed. Oh, bloody lovely. Okay, let's have a look. Did I pick the wrong hinge? Let's have a look. That's the correct hinge. Right, that was the correct hinge. That's the one I picked, so that has access. So the only thing now is got to be the rotor. Did I select the correct rotor? Now, advanced rotor, that's the one I'm pretty sure I picked. Or did I? Did I pick the wrong rotor? Okay, what's the difference between that? Have I got the wrong rotor on there? They look identical. I'm sure I had the advanced rotor. Because that had the access there. That's the only thing that would be. And I can't think of anything else. So I somehow have to change all that. Oh, this is fucking lovely. Okay. So I have to change it. What's the best way to change it? This is not fun. Because I know I've screwed up here somewhere and I'm not sure where. So I have to turn it a little bit, just a little bit, okay. It is an advanced rotor, so that's the right rotor. I've got the right rotor on it. So why isn't it transferring the metal? It should be transferring it all, and it's not. Why not? If I've got something in here I should be setting. Automatic push-pull on. Train clearing mode. Should I have that? No, if I put that on, that's going to just go down to the... okay, is... okay. They should be transferring, even though it's only stone, they should be transferring it. That's all green across the board. That's all green, that's all green. That's all green, so they're all there. They're all transferring into there. But it's not going into there. Industrial refinery. Hold on. That's on, that's on, that's on. Production. Somewhere here I'm messing up. And I don't know where. Industrial refinery. So that doesn't come into it. Grid blocks. And it doesn't say what you can block transfers. So why isn't... I've got the advanced rotor with, so that's connected, right? I've got the correct hinge. So why isn't it transporting the stuff from the drills to the refinery? I should have plenty of power. Yeah, the batteries are nearly full. Or could that be it? Because I'm pulling all the power to the batteries. But that shouldn't. Oh boy. Is this what being an engineer is about? No clues, just blues. Finally, well, it's on, so it should be producing. That should be pulling from there. But I can't see any settings. Industrial phone. I can't see any settings that say automatic push on. Enables automation running through conveyors by this block. Well, that should be on, but it's not doing it. Why not? Everything's on. It's got me beat, so why are the drills still full? I've got power. There's plenty of power for everything. So why isn't it pulling the... Should I have an extractor to get rid of the stone? Is that what I'm missing? So that it only takes in the ore. Well, I don't know about you lot, but I'm feeling pretty screwed about now. Let's go. I need just a bit of relief from this. But I'm going to go for a quick ticky tour. See, I've still got power to do all that sort of shit. I'll go and grab this. Just for the hell of it. Oh, rainbow welder. Oh, how pretty. Okay. Right. Well, that was fun. A little bit of light relief just to keep us going. And put all the goodies away. Keep that meat cooking. Right. Well, we're almost back to normal. Get a bit of energy back. So, why am I not getting that? So, we need, is that the problem? That I need to extract the stone because it doesn't recognize it? Maybe that's it. Okay, so what do I do to extract the stone? And where do I put it? Do I put it here or will it go on there? Because if I extract it there, okay, let's have a look at this. Is it not open? Haven't I got it open? And if I haven't got it open, what the hell am I gonna... Okay. Thrusters? No, that's not it. Batteries, solar panels, turbines, small air. No, that's not it. Okay. Wheels. What are these? Sound block, camera, spotlights. No. Gravity generator, jump drive, gravity generator, store, clutches, distance, merge blocks, hinges, collectors, small conveyor junction, collector. What do they do? Collectors collect items and they... Okay, so let's connect this. So if it's not called an extractor, then what is it called? Surely it must be something, there must be something like that. So there's got somewhere here there's got to be something that can extract the stone. Maybe it's not. I haven't got enough. Sorter, is that what it is? Is it called a sorter? Maybe that's what it is. Oh, need some material. Of course I need some material. Look, whatever you gave the idea, you'd have what you need. Let's try that again, shall we? The thing is that it's probably no bloody good for anything. If okay. We have a sorter. Alright. Now, what do we have to do to make it work? Industrial sorter. Tom shows book on industrial conveyor sorter. Okay, blacklist. Whitelist. Active filters. Oh shit, which is which? What do you mean a blacklist and a whitelist? Blacklist? Oh, hang on, what's we got down here? shit, there's a lot here. Stone. Add. Stone. So whitelist. So the whitelist, I assume, does that let stone through, or does that? You want the stone to leave, so you'd want to get that past that. So if that's on, in theory, it should throw out any stone that comes that way. But that doesn't solve the problem of why the hell am I not able to why is it not passing through? I would have thought it was the obvious way. Something's not right here, and I'm not sure what it is. And that's rather confusing to somebody that's as dense as me. That says it's green, so in theory that works, but that should be pulling stone out of there into there. But it's not. Okay, let's have a look at this. What if we turn the drills on? Would it still won't transport anything? So it's not why is it not working? Why is it not transporting it? That's what I can't get. Because it should be taking it from there straight up into there. And it's not. And yet that all works over there. That automatically feeds into there. This will not automatically feed into there. Am I missing something badly? What am I missing? I think I'm just going to have to try and take the whole friggin' lot down again and rebuild it. And I don't want to do it while you poor people have to suffer through it all again. So I might have to do it offline because it's the only way I can play with it until I work out what the devil I'm doing. Because it does have me very confused. And that is not a good thing when it comes to me trying to work out problems. So, what I should do is, we've done that, we've collected that. I don't know if it's going to even work. They're all working. That's all working. So why won't they I've done something wrong in there. So I'm just going to have to stop for a little bit and think it through and return at a later date. Thank you very much. So we shall see how we get along, because at the moment my confusion exceeds my patience. So thank you all for the brief interlude. This time at least a certain item didn't collapse on me. And we shall see you in the next little episode once I've worked out why things are not working. So once again, thank you, and we shall see you next time.